This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, January 23rd, 2015. And here's the first look at the 0Z GFS model run at noon today. Still have a system over the southern part of the country, Texas, in that area that's bringing quite a bit of precipitation across the south, mainly in the form of rain. Can't rule out a little bit of wintry precipitation on the far northern edge of this, but it's not going to be affecting us. The next system is going to be coming through the northeastern counties of the state late in the day that could bring a flurry or two, with highs mainly in the 30s and lower 40s today. And then as we move into Saturday, we have that system over the south starting to move up the east coast. Could bring some wintry weather and some rainy conditions out there. Otherwise, we're just mainly in a slight northwesterly flow. Highs 30s north and east to near 50 south and west. Sunday, another clipper comes through. Be coming through late Saturday night into Sunday. This could bring a little bit of accumulation, mainly in our northeastern counties. May even bring a little bit of rain on our far southern fringes. And then Monday, here comes another clipper system. This will be pretty much the alleyway between the warm air to our west and the cold air to our east. You can see this aims mainly in the far northeastern counties, reading still 30s north and east to near 50 south and west. Could be the case here on Tuesday as well. We have a little bit of snow over the Great Lakes. Could bring a few clouds around here. Still mainly cool in the east and warm in the west. However, as we go into Tuesday or so, Wednesday, I'll get it right. Southwest winds will be ahead of the next system that will be to our north and west, and that could bring temperatures well into the 40s and 50s. However, on Thursday, another clipper is coming down, and that could bring us a little bit of rain or snow at that point. And then this circle way up at the top, that's an Arctic high pressure system, and watch that as we move into next Friday. You can see the flow is starting to come out of the north and northwest again, from about the North Pole straight across Canada, and then it swings to the east. But we're going to have to watch for that Arctic high pressure, which is circled right here, and that's going to be aimed right in our direction, and right in the between there and us is another storm system that could be affecting us by next weekend, so it could get quite active and quite chilly. And speaking of quite active and quite chilly, look at the extended period as we go around the 3rd of February. Flow northwesterly. It's not coming straight out of the north though, so that would indicate this cold snap would beginning to ease, but not by a whole lot. The high pressures are still close by. They're a lot weaker at this point. They filled a little bit. A lot of snow across the Great Lakes. Another system off to our west. Something we'll have to watch. The end of the forecast, February 7th. Now note, now the flow is coming out of the west. That means the temperatures will be moderating. We'll be back to maybe a bit above freezing and above the seasonal averages at that point. But that's dependent on the amount of snow we get between here and there. Still could be quite active. One storm off to our east, another off to our west. It looks like another clipper system is trying to take aim at the northern plains, so it could be very active the next 2 weeks. Satellite image from last evening, you see that system over the south producing quite a bit of rain, bit of wintry precipitation down there. A couple of clouds to our north, that's with our system that'll be coming through late today, and a couple clouds off the west coast as well. The watch warning map from last evening, we had some winter weather advisories across the Appalachians, also West Texas, Southeast New Mexico, northern tier of Minnesota around the Arrowhead, a couple winter storm watches in Massachusetts, elsewhere fairly quiet at this point. QBF chart low doesn't look very quiet. This is precipitation for the next 5 days. This goes through Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, showing heaviest across the south and east up the east coast, a little bit around here with several systems occurring.